Hello. Welcome to another Android tutorial, if you will. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a backup of pretty much everything on your phone. Basically, it just takes a picture of your phone per se and stores it in one file, kind of like a ISO file, if you know what that is. I'm also going to show you how to boot a custom ROM. So by doing that, will also upgrade me to the newest Android version 4.4 KitKat, which is a huge improvement over fucking Jelly Bean. And Jelly Bean was a huge improvement over Ice Cream Sandwich. If your phone is more than I think a year and a half old, 18 months old, it will not get an official update for KitKat from your carrier. If it's older than that, it didn't even get the Jelly Bean update. I have a Samsung Galaxy S2, and if you watch my other video, you would know that. So I was able to get the Ice Cream Sandwich update because my phone came with gingerbread, and then on to Jelly Bean. So my phone is more than 6 months old, or 18 months old rather, because it came out in 2011. So in order to get KitKat, I have to boot a custom ROM, and that is what I am going to show you. Right, first we're going to need to reboot into ClockWork Mod Recovery. So I have a little thing here that comes with ROM Customizer, I believe, and it allows you to do a standard boot, a hot boot, which only works with the Alliance ROM. I tried it with this one and I got stuck in a boot loop. This is a stock right here. I'm just using the Holo launcher, and the Holo launcher, you know, it's just your launcher, and you can get this off the Google Play Store. And you can like do this shit too. It's pretty great. Turn it sideways with the Holo Launcher. Holo Launcher HD. Look for it on the Google Play Store. I will note that for the majority of this, you will have to have a rooted device. For the Holo Launcher, you don't. You can use that without root. But for the rest of this, you're going to need a rooted device with ClockWork Mod Recovery installed. There is another recovery called Torque Recovery, but I've never used it because I just like ClockWork Mod. So without further ado, let's reboot into recovery. And I need to make a backup because I like to do backups once a month, once every month and a half. You know, just in case something goes wrong, I can restore the backup. Alright, and here we are inside ClockWork Mod Recovery. And I am going to go down to Backup and Restore. And you can use the up and down key and the power button for accept or enter or whatever, or you can use the on-screen keys. I like using the volume up and volume down, but you know, it's whatever, it's your preference. Anyway, I'm going to go to Backup and Restore, and I'm going to click on Backup here at the top. Now you do have the option to back up to your internal SD card, but I like backing up to my external SD card, which is what it's set by default, I want to say. So alright, go ahead and do that, and it'll start backing up. Now I'm not gonna sit here and make you watch this. I mean, all it is just, you know, backing up my boot image, backing up recovery image, backing up system. It's just basically taking my entire phone and putting it into, you know, one area, one file. And it's great, and you can only do this if you have a rooted device. The AJK, the one, that's the kernel I use. He made like a graphic for it, for the ClockWork Mod Recovery that comes with it. So yeah, it's backing up all my shit now, but Anyway, I'll be back when this is done. Okay, and back. I am now backed up. So now I want to boot the KitKat ROM. Well, in order to do that, I need to upgrade my ClockWork Mod Recovery to a newer version. So what I'm going to have to do is erase everything that's on there first. Now that's okay because I just made a backup. So gonna go to wipe cache partition, go down to yes, then go down to advanced, wipe Dalvik cache, go to yes, go back, and finally wipe data factory reset. Go to yes. Alright, now I basically more or less just formatted my phone's hard drive. So what I'm going to need to do now is upgrade my ClockWork Mod Recovery. And I have that on my external SD card. I just have to find it. There it is, under ROMs. And then go to my Android 4.4 KitKat folder and go to ClockWork Mod Recovery KitKat compatible i77. That's another thing. That's my model number. Make sure the ClockWork Mod Recovery you are booting and the kernel you're installing, as well as the ROM you're installing, is made for your phone. If you try to install a ROM that is not made for your phone, you risk bricking your phone. So make sure it's made for your phone. In my case, I have the i777. So I'm going to install ClockWork Mod Recovery KitKat compatible. Yes. Alright. Install complete. Now I'm going to install the ROM itself, which is cyanogenmod, infected for the i777. So go ahead and install that. Go down to yes. And it is installing. Okay, well, it failed because I forgot to reboot recovery to the new recovery. So what I'm going to do now is go down to advanced and let's try these out. Oh, hey, ooh, vibrates. Alright, and I'm going to go to reboot recovery there at the top, and when I reboot the recovery, it should go into the new recovery. Yes. Okay. Now I go to install zip and then choose zip from SD card. Android 4.4 KitKat folder and cyanogenmod infected once again. Yes. Now it should install. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, install complete. Just go back now. boot system, and it should boot to CyanogenMod 4.4 KitKat. We're gonna fucking find out, aren't we? And there we go. Cyanogenmod. It's going to take a minute to boot. First boot up always takes longer than other boot ups. And that's another thing. Make sure you have adequate battery life. See, I had 50%. Now I've got 12 remaining. But I've got a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you CyanogenMod, and then right before it dies, I'm going to plug it in and charge it. And once it charges, I'll come back and show you how to go from a custom ROM back to stock. So let's see, I want English, United States, and I don't care for that right now, don't need that going. Drains battery. Congratulations, your phone is ready to rumble. Okay, gonna finish here. Welcome E. Make yourself at home. Blah blah blah. Alright, and this is CyanogenMod. Yes, it looks kind of like what I was just, what I just had and everything. In fact, what I just had, that particular launcher, that theme skin, whatever it's called, a launcher, it's based off of CyanogenMod, so that's why it looks similar. But go to settings and go down to about phone, and we are going to look at the Android version 4.4. Tap on it. Play with the K. Android 4.4 KitKat. I don't know what else it does. You just kind of move the K around. But yes. And that is how you install a custom ROM. And I believe it can do the... No, CyanogenMod doesn't do the sideways thing. But there's crazy shit you can do with this thing. What's this little guy over here? What is that doing? It's weird. I don't know. It's got all kinds of crazy settings and whatnot. Oh, super user automatic. There are no currently super. Okay, awesome. No super user apps. Now, if you wanted to get all of your apps back, and everything, you can use that program that I mentioned in my last Android video. Not ClockWork Mod. Titanium Backup. You could use that. But all right, I'm gonna go let this bad boy charge, and then I'll be back and show you how to go from custom ROM here back to stock, since I have Jelly Bean, I'll be going back from KitKat to Jelly Bean. All right. Be back in a sec. A few hours, really. Alright, people, I'm not fully charged, but fuck it, whatever. And I want to get back to stock because that's what I like. I just wanted to show that my phone can handle KitKat and CyanogenMod. And it's not really 9/11. That is so wrong. It's flawed in a few ways, but you know, overall it's a good ROM. It's a very popular ROM too if you're in the ROM community. Anyway, okay, so in order to get back to Jelly Bean and stock and where all my fucking shit is to get back to ClockWork Mod Recovery. Now, in order to do that is hold down the power button and a menu will come up. Hit reboot. When you hit reboot, your phone will reboot. Once it like is right into the first part of the reboot, you gotta hold volume up, volume down, and power. Okay? I can't do it right now because I gotta hold the fucking camera. So, be right back. Alright, back in ClockWork Mod Recovery here. Just do the same stuff as last time. Wipe cache partition. Yes. Go to advanced. Wipe Dalvik cache. Yes. And go to wipe data factory reset. Yes. Alright. Now I'm going to go down to backup and restore. And I'm going to restore from SD card 1. And there it is. Today's date, 1/28/2014. So I'm going to select that and yes, restore. It'll check the MD5 sum, and if it's good, which it should be, it'll restore me back to where I was. I'll come back after it's done. Alright, restore complete. So I am good to reboot. Reboot system now. And when it reboots, I should be back to stock and Jelly Bean. AJK the one, that's a good sign. AT&T logo, a shit&T logo. Alright, and I am back to stock ROM. How my phone came, well, not how it came, but how it is, you know, when I upgraded it to the official Jelly Bean released from AT&T. Put in my code, and I am back. Holo launcher. That's a widget, by the way. And let's see, go to settings. And go down to about phone and Android version 4.1.2, tap on it, Jelly Bean, hold it down, play the Jelly Bean game, try to get them off the screen. There's no score, time limit or anything. It's like a screensaver you interact with. Alright, well, that's how you make a backup, boot a custom ROM, make a restore, and see you later.